be discussing the Minnesota Twins. Last year, they were the AL Central Division champions under the first year of Rocco Baldelli. In the second year of Rocco Baldelli managing the Twins, the ownership took an aggressive approach this offseason. They acquired 3 pitchers and signed the biggest free agent on that club was Josh Donaldson playing third base, which now helps Miguel Sano move over across the diamond and playing first base now. The acquisition of Donaldson brings a big bat to help out guys like Nelson Cruz, Miguel Sano, Mitch Garver, Brian Buxton, Eddie Rosario, Max Kepler, and to go along with other players that they have on their team. But the biggest thing that they had to do was upgrade the pitching staff to go along with Jose Barrios, and with the accepting of the qualifying offer and Jake Odorizzi coming back to be the number 2 starter really helps this ball club. So let's look over this team and see what they have with the acquisitions and the free agency and by trade. Let's start off with their bullpen. Their closer in the 9th is Tyler Rogers. Their setup man in the 8th is Sergio Romo. Their setup man in the 7th in the signing of Tyler Clippard. You also have middle relief in Tyler Duffy, Randy Dopnik, Devin Splenzer. You got Trevor May, and also you got Zach Little, Matt Weisler, and to go along with other couple of pieces that they have. But the biggest strength for this team to me is their pitching rotation in order to get them over that hump in the playoffs. Their opening day starter is going to be Jose Barrios, which is a young, very good pitcher coming up in this league. He's going to look very well. I think he's going to do a very good job. And he's done, so far, a solid job so far playing for the Minnesota Twins. The number 2 starter in Jake Odorizzi accepting the qualifying offer really helps solidify their 1 and 2 spot. Now we go to the number 3 starter. In the trade with the Los Angeles Dodgers, they have acquired Kenta Maeda. This guy here in the National League, when he was a starter, he was proven to win 12 to 13 games. I really believe now, as a full-time starter, instead of when he was with the Dodgers, they were switching him from pitching staff to the bullpen. Now with a full-time gig as a starting pitcher, I really believe he could win 15, 16 games as a number 3 starter for the Minnesota Twins. The number 4 starter in the signing of free agent of Homer Bailey. The number 5 starter, signed him to a 1-year deal, also from the Los Angeles Dodgers, is Rich Hill. Michael Pineda is supposed to be their 6th starter, but he's suspended, I think, about 36 games. I don't know if he's going to come back this year, but if he does, that's a big boost to the rotation. So they got a solid 6 starters. That's their pitching staff and their bullpen. Now let's go to their bench. Their backup catcher is Alex Avila. Their backup first base, who could also play multiple positions, is Marvin Gonzalez. And their backup outfielder is Jake Keefe, who could play all outfield positions. Now let's look at the lineup. In left field is Eddie Rosario. In center field, hopefully he can stay healthy now. That's what we're hoping for. That's what the Twins been hoping for. And Brian Buxton to play a full season without getting hurt. In right field is Max Kepler. At shortstop is Jorge Polanco. At second base is Luis Ariza. At first base is Miguel Sano. At catcher is Mitch Garver. And at third base, the big free agent signing for them to play third base is Josh Donaldson. And we can't forget about, no matter how old he gets, he still has power. He can still smash 40 home runs, driving 100 RBIs, playing at DH, Nelson Cruz. Big boomstick. Can't blame him. He's still going. He's still smashing the ball. I really like that he stayed with the Minnesota Twins. All in all, Rocco Baldelli in his second year has more weapons now to play with in the batting order and the rotation. The Minnesota Twins, to me, are the favorites to win the AL Central Division. But they always have a problem going into the playoffs. facing the Yankees, they never have success. Maybe if it's another team, they might have that success. This year, I do have them in the American League Championship Series because of their lineup and their rotation. This team will be the team. It will be very exciting to watch this year, and hopefully they could take that next step in getting further into the playoffs. Thank you all. See you next time.